shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. Spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. From the 38 now, here's second down at 7. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Bills will take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Ron! Son, it's Silver!
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40.
Hey, go! Son, it's hot!
Now a handoff to Bigsby. They'll get this down to the 38.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, so 11.
Lawrence will throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Touchdown! Brian Thomas, 37 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars 7, Bills nothing. Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together. They begin here with a run by Andrews. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Now a 2nd and 6.
Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Ferguson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes.
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Now Lawrence. That would complete downfield to Thomas. And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on
thing. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Past the 60, past the 60, 70 ranges, 70 ranges. Clear, Lion. Catch. Warrior, 70.
Back to throw. Ferguson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Ferguson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, easy. Route. Great job.
Another run by Bigsby. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
11.
From the gun, Bigsby. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Now let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Back to throw. Ferguson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Take Bigsby, 52 yards. And the Jags are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
34 yards to gain that time, another 1st down.
Hurry, 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 hurry! Mustang 19! 19 Lions!
Looking to throw. Ferguson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Tucker. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Ready!
Now Andrews. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
He's brought down back at the
7 Pirates!
Off the play fake. Ferguson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after here coming up. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
At the 36-yard line.
Second and 9 now. His throw incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Hey, Chris. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18, Pioneer. Check mash. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Ferguson. Ball is caught. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bills first down.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
And the Bills first down.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the jump. Go.
They'll send Judy in motion left. They'll look to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Let's go now.
First down, Buffalo.
Here's Andrews. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Brings up second and 11 at the Jaguars' 39-yard line.
Second and 11. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On fourth down, Ferguson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Hey.
They'll run on first down. Mooney. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Bills' 37-yard line.
Hey, run!
Lawrence. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now comes the field goal unit on. And boy, this is asking an awful lot here. Maybe that's an understatement. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. I guess I got to hand it to him. That was ambitious.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Ferguson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 33 yards that time.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Jerry Jeudy, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like the memory was a little too long there.
It's complete. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Yeah, they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Easy. Read a foot. Alert. Here we go.
Bigsby once more. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go! Pass the stick. Hey, check that. Street.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing to start the drive. Ferguson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
19, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler. 79, Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw. Ferguson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one. Ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. Big Lion. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. On the right hash. Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that gets him back within 10. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey, Lion.
They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
23. Hey, attention. 30 left. Easy.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And able to work like about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Hey, go!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is complete downfield to Knox. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 62 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Lawrence to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Dawson Knox, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bills.
Looking to throw. Ferguson. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bills first down.
Now they'll shift things around. Back to throw now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hey, kick. Gotta be lying.
Back to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Panther 11. 70 Rangers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's another Bills.
19 Lions.
Down. A gain of 12.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This to the tight end, Kincaid. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
Operating from the gun. Ferguson. Now he's got it. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And the Bills.
Cup 19, 18, 5 in. Go street.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be
touchdown Bills. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
25.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
This time they stay on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On play action, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he spins past him and into space. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Go.
A final shot before break. Ferguson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 1. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
42. Bills 32.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But that's caught inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Bills 32. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Hurt! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Dragon 60!
Throwing to start the drive. Ferguson. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Go! 60 Maverick! 60 Cardinals! 60 Cardinals! Trap 60! Trap 60! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Back to throw. Ferguson. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain. 1st down, Bills.
They'll run it with Andrews. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
On the ground, Andrews again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
80 Cardinals! 80 Cardinals!
on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Ferguson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Cook is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Charbonnet will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Mustang 19!
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline, it's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go, go. Hey, go, go. Go, go. This way, side. Take right open, open. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, run!
Here's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. And Andrews lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Red on red. Here we go.
On the carry, Bigsby. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, Soko's hot. Red.
Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dawson Knox, already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play, and of course he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not where they got though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The drive begins with a handoff to Andrews. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
And the Bills first down.
60.
Operating from the gun, Ferguson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Now, faster. Panther 60. Panther 11. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
19 Tigers.
They'll try to pound it in with Andrews. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
A
strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. Ferguson. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, Ferguson. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again. This taken in by Kincaid. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. And his kick is good. And that gets him back within 10. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. A run here with Bigsby. And able to blockers to get this up over the 40. 91 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 3.
On red. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Bigsby. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
All right, let's go. Great job. 11.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Lisa 24. Hey, 30 left. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 29-yard line.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Go. 11. Go. Let's go. 13, Lou. Red.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
18 run.
Back to throw. Ferguson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Ferguson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here we go. Mustang 19, Panthers 50, Panthers 50. Warriors 70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 50, Trap 50. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Looking to throw. Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Ferguson. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that will be incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look.
Ready?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Bronco 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Big Lion. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Here we go, 18 Cardinal, 8 7.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
It's 2nd and 8.
Warriors 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Hey, check that, street.
Here's 2nd and 8. Out quickly to Judy. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 14. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
60. Cowboy 80. Go street. Check, hurt. 18, pioneer.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
60 Bobcats.
2nd and 2. That's caught left side by Judy. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. And here's a handoff out of the gun. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now 1st and goal.
Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, Ferguson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, tomato. Here we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Red. Hey, Soko.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dawson Knox with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jaguars use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Jaguars 70, Bills 60. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60. Let's go. Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Ferguson. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Ferguson. This is caught by Tucker.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's 1st down.
Panther 11. Come on. 60 by 18. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Ferguson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 down.
Let's go now. Pass all 80. Go Streets. 7 Pirates.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
67.
So the clock shows 55 seconds to play as they line up for a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Lawrence to a knee, and that will write a finish to this one. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it.